Oh man, you see in crypto, there's this hidden notion that apparently a project which has done okay in a previous bull cycle cannot do well in a cycle going forward. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 altcoins which I'm going to continue to DCA into, which are underrated, most people are overlooking, but I'm going to keep it plain and simple. I'm going to break down exactly the price points I think these tokens can get on a conservative and a stretch case, plus my thesis on why I think they're still worth adding to the portfolio. Don't forget to smash the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to trade any of these moves, if you want to buy any of these cryptos, you can do so using the link in the description to Bybit. Now take a look at this, guys. This is an example of the trade results people are seeing in our community. 214% on the trade, which we shared for free in our Telegram group. So what are you waiting for, guys? Sign up to Bybit, get your bonus, get into our Telegram, which is free. Nobody gets free signals. Ijaz.uk/TG, apart from us. Go take those trades. Have a look at my TA course, Ijaz.uk/TA. But this video is going to be about some of these hidden tokens. And we're going to start off with probably the most obvious one, but this was not obvious going into last year. And that is Polygon Matic. If you watch my videos from over 2 years ago, these 3 tokens I've been talking about for a while now. And if you're an OG here, you know which ones I'm going to say. But Matic outperformed Bitcoin very powerfully towards the end of last year. If you look at from June 2022 all the way up to before it started falling here in March of 2023, 233% against Bitcoin. Polygon Matic, the layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum. But what's exciting about this project is it's still got a long way to go. If you take a look at Polygon Matic here on their USD chart, you can see this is where we're at. We're not too far from the 0 line, which is the lowest price points it hit dating back to June 2022. So it's only slightly further up, despite huge progress to their blockchain, a lot of biz dev and partnerships which they worked on throughout 2022, which is why you saw this pump up to $1.48, and now it's back at 52 cents. So I like this price point here for Polygon Matic. Of course, if we fall even more, I'll nibble even more, but I like this price point. I weren't FOMOing in here, guys. You guys know I do not chase these green candles. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive weekly green candles through the bear market, guys. This was earlier this year. Insane movement here by Polygon Matic breaching the $1.48, but for me, that is nothing. If you look at this project here, if you just get to your Fibonacci golden pocket, we're talking here at $1.94 to $2. Nice risk to return here on a project which is stable, has seen bull and bear markets before, has a trusted team, and they're building a good track record of partnerships with well-known brands, and that's what's important. If you then look at getting kind of to all-time highs, you're looking at $2.92, very nice. And if we apply the Fibonacci extension, which brings you to the extension, the 1.618 mark. Again, if none of this makes sense to you guys, Ijaz.uk/TA, you're going to learn what took me over a decade to learn in a jiffy, right? Straight away, guys, all in a structured curriculum. Definitely go check that out. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. That brings you to $4.50. So a 9x at current price points on a project which is not a low cap, right? This is not a low cap. It's not this hidden gem. It's a tried, tested, known project scaling on Ethereum as a layer 2 scaling solution. Now, of course, I'm going to continue to DCA Matic. I like Matic. I said this to you guys before it had its coming out party, and when nobody cared about it, I was DCAing, got a nice cost basis, and I'm going to continue to DCA when people don't care about it. When the price point's where it is now, that's where I want to be DCA. That being said, you do want to understand who are the other competitors in the layer 2 scaling space, and for that I definitely recommend this video here. I'll link it up for you guys, where I break down all the others, right? What about Optimism? What about Arbitrum? You cannot ignore these other layer 2 scaling solutions as well. So straight out of the gate, I like me some more Polygon Matic. Next up, what do you think we're going to go for, guys? We're going to go for the trusted Chainlink. Yes, Chainlink is a project which has taken a huge battering throughout this bear market, and literally nobody cares about Chainlink right now apart from me, guys. Yes, a nice week incidentally on Chainlink, which just happens to be a little bit of a coincidence, pumping 14% here. But if you look at Chainlink, an absolute stable coin dating back to May 2022, over a year now, a year and 3 months, you've just been sideways, just could not get itself above $9.50, And now, even after the pump this week of 14%, it's sitting at $7. And for me, I continue to like Chainlink. You got to remember, guys, this is a project that at all-time highs ran up to $52. Insane here, more than a 7x here on the current price levels. Again, golden pocket, $34 to $36. Nice return for me. I do not mind me some of that risk to return here on Chainlink. If you look at the Fibonacci extension, which is the 1.618 mark, $82 on your Chainlink, which is almost a 12x on your money. And again, we're not talking about some small cap that nobody's heard about. We're talking about the de facto data oracle that all smart contract platforms, all the big ones anyway, tap into right now for their price feeds and their other data streams. There's still no big competitor to Chainlink, right? They have the first mover advantage, and for that reason, I still want to be in it. I don't see any reason why to jump out of it. Now, there's some people who kind of want to spread this notion and idea that, oh no, if a coin's done well in a previous bull market, then forget about it. You want to look for the new gems all the time. And a percentage of that is okay. You should look for new gems. Some of the standout performers in the next bull cycle, nobody knows their names yet. We need to find them. We need to hunt them and we need to find them. But there are others that continue to do well and do well over time. And as the crypto market matures, it's some of those projects which will become the gold standard. And I don't mean the gold standard in terms of replacing gold, but I mean in terms of, being your Apple and Microsoft and Amazon. It's going to be some of these projects which can survive multiple bull and bear market cycles. Just like how companies can survive recessions and boom periods, crypto projects have to do the same. So as the market matures, I'm looking for projects to have in my portfolio that have been there, seen it, done it, have a proven team, have coped when they were 90% retraced and come again strong in the bull market. So for me, Chainlink, right? Chainlink is not a platform you want to switch off. If you switch Chainlink off, many smart contract developers are going to absolutely scream because they use it on a day-to-day basis. And that's the kind of project I want to have in my portfolio. One nobody is talking about, good risk to return. And for me, I'm definitely going to continue DCAing into Chainlink. And that then brings us on to the final one, which I'm going to add to my 3 underrated projects. Can anybody guess what this one's going to be? And this is probably the one I have the least confidence in here on this list, but I'm going to go with it anyway, and that is Polkadot. Yes, Polkadot, guys. Now, I've got to be upfront with Polkadot. I've been a little bit disappointed with them. From this trio here, Matic outperformed my expectations in the bear market. Chainlink was about my expectations, sitting at that 0 line, and Polkadot has really let me down, okay? Now, why am I going to continue to DCA? Well, first, actually, where did they let me down? If you remember, Polkadot started doing really positively when they fulfilled their white paper. They started their auctions. They had some really exciting projects being built on Polkadot, on the parachain. The hype was there around Kusama. And then it fizzled out, right? And that really led the price point here to now fall quite substantially here below the 0 level that the other projects didn't fall below. So if you look at the lows where we're at now, 33% off those zeros, and it's a really painful price point now, right? $4 here, it's down, it's out. Look how many consecutive red weeks here to the downside. This is really testing my patience. But again, this is a project which I think, if it could return, could have quite a powerful return. Now, of course, my conviction on something like Polkadot is far less than the likes of Chainlink and Polygon Matic. I think Polygon Matic has done a really good job of differentiating itself. Yes, they've now got competitors heading into this next bull run because they've got Arbitrum and Optimism, but they've had a good start, good solid team, good partnerships. With Chainlink, like I said, as a data oracle, they're solid. Who's going to replace them? But Polkadot has a lot of competition, right? There's a lot of competition in the kind of layer 0, layer 1 scaling space, and for that reason, they really need to deliver. So, I'm going to put it on the list anyway here. Crazy risk to returns. I mean, if they could sort this out and manage to figure this out, like not only do they have a really good name with a good solid kind of resume and team, but you're talking about a risk to return of $4 to get you to 36 to 37 just to get back into this golden pocket. So even if you didn't think it's going to get to all-time high, so if it can just get back into this golden pocket level, you're talking like a 9x on your money. Not too shabby whatsoever. 9 to 10x just to get to the golden pocket. If you do think they can get to their all-time highs, then things could get exciting, right? Then they can get back to these kind of 52 to 53 level, and that's going to be obviously a much more exciting level to be at a 13, 14x. But they've got to figure some stuff out. And the Fibonacci extension, which is a bit more kind of, being a bit more optimistic, will get you to $85. But this is one project that hasn't come out of the bear market with too much glory. But again, they've got a lot of heritage, right? They've got a lot of legacy, but they've got to deliver. They've got to carry on with what they were doing. They've got to deliver. They've got to get some of that hype back, and hopefully the bull market acts as the wind behind the sails that Polkadot needs. So there you have it, guys, the 3 projects I'm looking to continue to DCA in. Some of those definitely you will not agree with, others you may. Let me know in the comments. Matic, Chainlink, Polkadot, are you accumulating any of these 3, or would you rather stay away and go for some other more exciting potential projects? Remember, this doesn't mean these are the only projects in my portfolio. I will be looking for new gems and smaller caps that I want to hold into the next bull market, and for that reason, make sure you subscribe so I can share them with you as and when I uncover those gems. Thanks for watching, guys. If you appreciate this type of content, smash up the likes. Don't forget to go watch this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.